read portions of it to you verbatim. It says, and quoting directly from what the statement is saying, that it's headlined, Occupy Ghana wants to know Interconnect clearinghouse issues. You will recall that the Occupy Ghana has sent a letter with benefit raising a letter to your outfit raising a number of issues concerning and questions on the recent announced ICH award, which is the Interconnect Clearinghouse Award. It goes on to say, it is most unfortunate that until now, Occupy Ghana has neither received an official acknowledgement nor a response to the letter. Whilst we are waiting for your response, our initial letter to inform our next line of action, and in pursuant of Article 21 Clause 1F of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, we hereby respectfully seek the additional information listed below in respect of the purported Interconnect Clearinghouse policy and proposed license, and request that it be supplied in the next 7 working days. And I've been joined on the line by a leading member of the Occupy Ghana group, and we want to find out from them really this ultimatum they have given the NCA, what they make of it. Good afternoon, sir, Mr. Kesley Hayford, and thank you very much for your time.
Good afternoon, thank you for having me.
Yes, the issue has already been sent to court. Do you not think that your decision to go to the NCA or to remind the NCA that they need to feed you with an information you requested some time back will be in contempt?
No, not at all. Our letter to the NCA was sent to them quite a while ago, and it was long before any case was filed in court. We had written to them over a month ago and asked them to respond to us within 2 weeks. They neither acknowledged our letter, nor did they even bother to reply. And we have sent them a follow-up letter because we asked them to tell us very clearly, and if they had given us the responses to what we had, the subsequent follow-up questions would not have been necessary. As it is, it has become necessary because we believe that the NCA is not actually doing things that it should be doing properly. We think there are constitutional issues, we think there are legal issues to be addressed, and we think that society as a whole and Ghanaians' privacy is at stake. So we are pursuing a different angle. The angle in the court is Kweku Kwaking's own process, and he is following the way he wants to bring them to justice. And we believe that there is another path, and we will tread that path as we go forward, depending on what response they give us to our recent letter.
Right, Mr. Hayford, what really is the problem with the Interconnect Clearinghouse and the fact that they have given it to that particular institution to handle? What are the red flags you have cited for which reason you want proper clarification?
Well, first of all, we don't see anything wrong with the current arrangements that are in place. That each of the telcos already has their interconnect clearing, and they do their clearing amongst themselves. We see this as a way to create a monopoly, where everything goes through one party, and that party alone has the contract. And we see that as taking away a contractual arrangement between the National Communications Authority and the telcos, and reposing that authority in only one single company. 3, we don't believe that the way the selection was made was transparent. We are asking that it be clarified. We are asking for further documentation to be made transparent so that we could see whether or not there was subsequent and additional information was provided in order for the selection to be made and made properly. Thirdly, there's a whole question of privacy at stake here. The individual persons who have actually been subscribed to a particular telco have a contractual arrangement with the telcos for the telcos to keep their information private. We don't see how that can be transcended by another imposition or another group with whom you and I, because we have cell phones, we do not have any contractual obligation to this interconnect party. And finally, the whole idea of an interconnect clearinghouse has been proven not to work anywhere in the world. Just recently, the Pakistani government, after 2 years, cancelled the arrangement that they themselves thought was a solution to it. The SIM boxing issue that they are pronouncing is a fraud. If they believe that the telcos are engaged in SIM boxing, they should arrest them or withdraw their licenses. They don't need to bring somebody else in to try and develop something which already exists. So with all of these in mind, we think that there's a big case for them to actually come clear and tell us exactly what is going on. And we don't believe that the NCA is being candid with the people of Ghana.
Right, but another major issue of concern is the fact that the key players, that is the stakeholders in the center of this whole discussion, which is the telcos themselves, have not come out to say whether they are in agreement or not. Plus, they even have a chamber which has also been, unusually or have been conspicuously quiet on it. So there seems to be something they are doing right. Like you mentioned, they said it's going to fight sim boxing and then also ensure that proper collection of revenue is achieved. Are these not any form of right forms that you think we should allow for it to go on? And why are the telecom companies quiet about it?
Well, first of all, let me clarify something. The real persons at stake, the key stakeholders in this whole thing, are the people who are using mobile phones, not the telcos. The telcos are a profit-making organization, and they are contracted or have contracted with us as the people to the service. This is about the people of Ghana, so it is not the telcos who are at stake. However, we have spoken to the telcos and we have spoken to the chamber. They are profit-making organizations, the chamber being their representative and their mouthpiece. And they have their fight. Occupy Ghana is about the people of Ghana.
Right.
It's about the hearts and minds of the people of Ghana. And those are our constituents, not the telcos and not the Chamber of Telecoms.
Okay, so we have a 7-day working period. Probably that should be next week, Tuesday, if my maths is right. Well, what is your next line of action going to be if, like, they ignored your first letter, they ignored this one too?
Well, they have a statutory obligation to reply to us. And if we do not get that reply, we will pursue it that way. Occupy Ghana is very, very strategic in the way we approach these things. And we actually make sure that we take our time, we understand the issues thoroughly, and we are going to make sure that when we bring an issue up and we bring a case up, we know it is going to go through to the end and it will succeed. So just wait for what we have to do. We have sounded a warning to the NCA. We have written to them directly. This is the second time. And we will not be writing to them a third time. So they are better advised to get back to us so we can carry on this process and amicably serve the people of this country. The NCA is not a law unto itself. It owes a duty to the people of this country, and it has to be mindful of that duty. The ultimate reason why this has to be done is that the people of Ghana should be able to protect their privacy and not be deprived of savings that can be made because there is open, fair, and transparent competition in the marketplace. This creates a monopoly. And once you have a monopoly, we are all at mercy of the person who monopolizes the trade and can actually jack up its prices without recourse to anybody else. And we are not prepared to allow that to happen by any measure.
All right, thank you very much, Sidney Kesley Hayford. He is a member of Occupy Ghana and was giving us the further clarification and understanding of the issues that have to do with the Interconnect Clearinghouse.